Beautiful Aries, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings. I'm here to do your midweek reading, so let's see what's coming for you. Thank you all so much for all of your support of that last video I did, and I really, really appreciate it. I always bring Chippy a little treat in because he likes to join us in the readings, and he deserves a treat, right? Thank you, Chippy. You can go take your nap now. So Aries, let's see what's coming. Thank you all so much for all of your comments and likes, and some of you sent super chats, and you guys are just the best. So thank you so very much. So let's see what's coming. Aries, as you can see out my window, it snowed yesterday here in the mountains. Wonder if it snowed where you are. It's supposed to get super cold, polar blast later, so I'm feeling it coming, you know. All right, so let's see what's coming in for Aries. Okay, Aries energy. I'll just clear this, make sure it's all clear. Okay. Yep. Let's see, I feel a lot of energy as usual coming in for you all, Aries. Let's see. Was that one right? Yep. Okay. Let's see. I like to pull these by feel for you because then I get additional meaning and I make sure I don't miss any cards. Right there. Yep, one more. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we've got here, Aries. Interesting. You know, what I'm seeing first of all is lots of things up in the air. You know, really lots of things up in the air. Looks like an interesting midweek for you. Very interesting. And here's what you don't see coming. The Chariot. Here's what you don't see coming, Aries. So this is all, I can't tell if I need glasses or don't today. Sorry, it's one of those days. So the Chariot is all about success, but it's success coming that you've had to keep things on course. You know, this is about you putting in effort, maybe success through opposing forces, but this is what you don't see coming. Really good either way. However success comes, it's a good thing, right? So let me just start at the beginning here and kind of see where this goes, Aries. First thing they're talking about, which is most significant, is there's been some kind of a severing or something. Three of Swords here. This is something that in your experience this week, probably in this midweek, that's having to do with something coming apart. You could be dealing with the aftermath of a separation, or you might be going through a separation. We'll see as we go along, but there's something there that's coming apart. For some of you, there could be dental work. Sometimes this can have to do with actual dental work or minor, surgeries or treatments and things like that. Okay. I don't see the Strength card in here. Probably for most of you, it's not that. I think it's more emotional for most of you. Now, there's some kind of a release from a really toxic and tense situation with this Two of Swords, but it is released. So it's like you're being released from this, but it is still showing up as a conflict at this time, even though you're getting loose from something. You know, I feel like something's had a hold on you. There's been like this tug of war of energy, and now you're being freed from it. But it's still creating some kind of a conflict, Aries, so we'll have to dig into that and see why that is. Your energy is interesting this week, Aries. We've got Ace of Cups and Knight of Wands representing what's on your mind, what's deeper down in the foundation, that kind of thing. This Ace of Cups is having to do with feelings of new love. You might be experiencing some sort of little stirrings in your heart center. You might just have somebody's on your mind, some kind of attractions on your mind. Maybe you're feeling more alive this week because of this. There's just some kind of feelings of love and attraction and new beginnings, some kind of a new beginning having to do with your heart and feelings and emotions. And deeper down, things are really up in the air and moving forward. Look at this Knight of Wands, very fiery energy. Fiery like you guys, Aries, okay? So there's some kind of new beginnings in love and thinking about, do I want to move? Sometimes this is moving. I feel like the foundation of this may be, for some of you, you have moved, and that has opened you back up, okay? Take it as it resonates. Be a little different for everybody, but that's really good in your energy this week, love and movement and moving forward and potentially a new place to live or a new job, that sort of thing. Really, really good. Your slow moving energy of this Knight of Pentacles, moving into the past. So you might have felt like things were going super slow for you all last year, maybe for a long time, quite honestly, and it's speeding up now. So this is showing this Knight of Pentacles moving into the past. It might still be kind of hanging on right now, but overall, I'm seeing movement and things moving ahead and things speeding up, things changing, lots of changes. I said this last reading, like Aries, you're turning a corner. There's something about your energy as a collective, and not all of you are going to be on the same exact timeline of these changes, okay? Because I do read all of your comments, and I understand when you say this isn't happening for me, I'm Aries. I get it, because not everybody's going to be on the same timeline. Some of you are ahead, some of you are slower with it. That doesn't mean you're slower. I didn't mean it in that way, but you're just at a different point in your story and what's happening. And sometimes other people can slow you down. It's not always about what you're doing. Sometimes it's about whoever you might be separating from in this Three of Swords has been slowing you down, or keeping you completely stuck, as shown in this Two of Swords. So coming up in the immediate future, moving forward, we've got King of Cups. Did come up reversed for some of you. So when he's upright, this is a super good card, and this goes right along with Ace of Cups, which is stirrings in the heart. Somebody very nurturing, somebody who's a good listener, maybe a counselor. It could be this goes to like doctors, musicians, artists, people like that. And when it's upside down, this can be somebody who's a little bit secretive. This can be somebody holding back from their emotions a little bit. Sometimes it can represent somebody with addictions and that sort of thing. It is showing up in your immediate future, Aries, that I feel like you're going to be dealing with this person, okay? This could also be with some of you dealing with this aspect of yourself. So you're either something emotional, you're either opening up, or you're having trouble with the emotions, maybe because of this Three of Swords. There's something there about, for some of you, some kind of real stirring feeling of emotions this week, high or low. Could go either way, could go both ways for that matter. But I feel like it's dealing with a person more than a situation with this card. Now, in the more extended future, we've got this Devil energy. This will be out the next couple of weeks. Here's some toxic energy that I feel like you're going to be dealing with. Now, for some of you, if this King of Cups is reversed for you, and it did come up reversed, I can see why it would then lead to this sort of toxic energy and this feeling of worry, because both of these cards can have to do with addictions. Both of these cards can have to do with some negative energy and some secrets and things like that. The Devil card specifically has to do with worrying about money. A lot of times, like feeling like you're chained to something or in bondage to something, and it may be you're feeling stuck about this King of Cups, especially if it's reversed, okay? Now, again, in your energy, just how people are kind of seeing you at this time is we've got the Four of Cups, okay? So somebody's seeing you as very stable, Aries. Somebody's seeing you as holding down the fort in some way, okay? But also a little bit discontent. And you can see how this dog is kind of sitting down. He's like, okay, I'm staying here. I'm sitting here, got the stability, but I'm kind of unhappy is what I'm getting around your energy. A little bit of discontent, but it is January. January does that to a lot of people. So there's that. And I can't read the small print. And we've got the Two of Wands with this one also in your energy. So it's almost like you're sitting down, you're waiting on these opportunities, to come in, and you're maybe a little discontent about love at this time, which again goes with the Three of Swords and the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's like you're kind of wanting something to happen in love. You're kind of wanting to feel more. You're not completely satisfied, and you're waiting on these new opportunities shown in this Two of Wands energy, okay? This is kind of how people are perceiving you at this time. Maybe how the King of Cups is seeing you, maybe how your new love interest is seeing you. So just know that might be the energy you're putting out there. So whether or not you feel that way may be a different thing from what people are seeing or perceiving in you, okay? So take that as it resonates, all right? Now, this is really interesting. We have got the Wheel of Fortune coming in right next to this delay card, this Eight of Wands reversed. So there's something here about waiting on your good fortune, waiting on your luck to change. There's been some sort of delay, but this is still a success card, all right? This Eight of Wands, very much a success card. And this is about you kind of waiting for your luck to change. And it's like you're worried it's not, all right? You're worried it's not. So this is only a worry card. It's not a final outcome kind of thing, okay? And your final outcome is feeling a little bit stuck at this time with this Eight of Swords energy. So I feel like you're getting there, Aries. You are turning a corner. There's just some delays. There's a lot of up and downs. It's a little bit like a roller coaster. But remember this that I pulled first. This is the what you don't see coming is success, even though there may be opposing forces, okay? So it's still coming in, Aries. It's still on its way to you, all right? So let's do some clarification here for you, Aries. Do we want to use this deck? Yes. Let's clarify, let's jump right into this. What is this King of Cups reversed about? And for some of you, it's not reversed. Okay, take it as it resonates. But it is next to the Devil. So I'm going to say for a lot of you, it probably is reversed for real. Why is that in Aries? Immediate future and then the Devil. I'm going to take them both together, clarify them both together. So I'm clarifying, why is the King of Cups and the Devil kind of in your immediate and more extended future? Because they're sort of connected. I can feel that. Let's see, Aries. Here's Eight of Wands again. This is fast-moving success, okay? Huh. So in some way, it's not, whatever that is, the Empress. Okay, so let me back up for a minute. Remember how I said this was your challenge, this Two of Swords, of feeling like you're being released from some kind of a tug of war. I think your tug of war is with the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and this Devil card. So if you're getting released from that, then you're having fast-moving success and you're having the Empress. So what they're trying to tell us here is this is temporary. This is not something in your future you're going to have to deal with for a long time. It's temporary because the Eight of Wands has now come up twice, okay? Came up over here to clarify. What else do you need to know about it? Yeah, so you need to have some strength and reserve this week. Here's Nine of Wands. You need to keep pushing ahead. Don't let it deter you, and I know you won't, Aries. I know you won't. And here's the Page of Wands. You're going to be getting some kind of, and it was reversed, some kind of probably message of not good news from this Devil card. Page of Wands has to do with messages, and when it's reversed, it's like a message like, oh, I didn't want to hear that, something like that. And look at this, but nevertheless, Chariot again. Aries, this is so cool. The cards are really repeating with the success. They really want to emphasize like the success that you're getting here. Look at this, double Chariot cards. And this is having to do with your success. And we also had these two 8 of Wands cards come up to clarify. This is fast moving success. This can be sometimes a sudden love affair, that sort of thing. And we've got the Chariot twice. Also, the Chariot can represent dealing with somebody who is the sign of Cancer. Can represent that for some of you. And it's a very positive card though. Really just moving. All these are movement cards, moving ahead. Look at all this movement. We got the Knight of Wands, things up in the air. And this is what I'm seeing. And I said that when I first came in here. It's like, you guys are turning a corner. This is like really moving ahead, possibly actually moving. Some of you relocating and maybe going somewhere. Some of you may be taking a trip or moving. Chariot can represent all of that, relocation, success, things coming together for you, keeping things on track. This is like super good. Travel, movement, movement, movement. I can't say it enough. It's all through this reading. Let's see if there are any final words for Aries today. And a lot of releasing, a lot of being released from oppressive situations and released from something where you couldn't move forward, you couldn't move backwards, because now you're moving. You're moving forward in some way and things are up in the air. What else Aries needs to know? This, look at this, King of Pentacles. It's very much having to do with financial stability and really a lot of focus on security and resources and things like that. Here is the Six of Cups right next to it, having to do with maybe children, maybe thinking about your childhood and how your childhood plays into the situation you've gone through. Because again, I said this last reading, but you all have been on kind of the PhD course of spiritual evolution recently. You know, like it's like you signed up for the hard classes and you're really having to struggle sometimes, you know, to keep up with what's been going on in your lives. And it may have started in childhood is where I was going with that. But it is bringing you this sense of security. And I feel like for some of you, that's been a theme in your life, is wanting to have stability, security, really putting down roots, and it keeps almost escaping you in some ways. Like it keeps either being taken away from you or like something's always dangling the carrot, like here, Aries, come over here, you know, and it's been this devil energy for sure that's been doing that to you guys. So this is where you're headed though. You're headed into this financial security, and it started in childhood, and there may be a lot of memories coming up about children or somebody from the past and that kind of thing coming up. Some of you are going to be taking a rest, a much needed rest with that Four of Swords, like kind of recuperating from all this that you've been going through. And moving away from, here we go again, moving. I said it again. How many cards have come up about relocation and moving and walking away from things that don't work? That's the Eight of Cups. And also this card has to do with in a month's time. This is also a timing card. So in a month's time, you're really going to be walking away from something, Aries. Final words for Aries. This one, okay? I almost didn't pull it. That's why. Devil card again. Yeah, it's still plaguing you. That energy still kind of trying to follow you, and that is that toxic energy, you know. But nevertheless, you're getting your wish. Look at this, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, Aries. Let's see if there's anything else in this deck for you. Anything else? Yes, that one. Ah, okay, and the High Priestess. So, final words for you today, okay? We've got, you're getting your wish. Here's Nine of Cups. You are on the right path, as shown by those Chariot cards too. You're on the right path. And right beside of it, be sure to use your intuition, okay? Here's the High Priestess. This is the card of the psychic, card of intuition, the card of maybe you're not seeing things yet that are right there, okay? So it's coming into you, and this is really good for you, Aries. This is like super, super good reading with lots of good energy, lots of good fortune, lots of changes for the better. I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised soon. Okay. So I look forward to seeing your comments and everything, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Hope you have a fantastic week. Bye now.